Hi, interweb. It's KJ and
Jonathan.
We're back to talk about
Dun, 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 dun.
the Jar-Normous sale at Yankee Candle.
Jar-Normous.
It's past. I think it's over.
Oh yeah, it's done.
We missed, but we've been busy. We're out in the secret garden today to talk about our trip to the Jar-Normous sale. Just gotta do that again. So, a couple weeks ago, we went there. I think that's all we need to say. No.
I had some errands to run in the mall.
So, I dropped him off walking at Bath & Body Works. And I went into Yankee Candle alone. Or, no. I just said the wrong thing.
The Body Shop.
The Body Shop. He does not go to Bath & Body Works.
Hail to the no.
No, but they know him by name at the Body Shop.
That's true.
He got a body. In a shop. So I had to go to Yankee Candle alone, which we knew, I knew he was going to show up. The only time I've ever been in a Yankee Candle alone was, again, this time that comes up so much, I don't know why I talk about it, when I had my friend's car, and the first thing I did was drive to Yankee Candle. And that was when I experienced how awful it is to be in a mall by yourself, because there's no one else to, deflect the cognitive dissonance you feel when you're at a mall. Because you can we're at a mall, this is so jokey.
Well, and there's no one to walk by Abercrombie going like this.
Yes, you're alone.
Which, by the way, I had to go to Yankee recently without KJ, and we have some bad news for you folks in the Seattle metro area that would go to the Alderwood Mall to get your candles. Not only do you have to walk by Abercrombie and Fitch on your way from Jamba Juice to Yankee Candle, there is a new horror, and it is that across the way from Yankee Candle, they just built an Abercrombie, which I guess is different than Abercrombie and Fitch, but it has the same smell, so it's the same thing in my book.
So imagine being the kiosk guy, the Verizon kiosk guy between Yankee Candle and Abercrombie and Fitch. I think that is toxic level danger.
Yeah, they should probably give him.
I think it's a environmental.
He's going to need some
issue.
Extra benefits from his job for having to endure that.
So now it's going to suck, because as you draw close, you won't, get hit by the nasty wave of awesome Yankee. It'll be also the awful nasty wave of Abercrombie.
Right, as opposed to the good nasty wave.
I got there by myself, and we were on a mission because we wanted to check out.
I wanted to buy Let Freedom Ring.
Yes, the patriotic sexy man neck smell.
Didn't actually happen.
Right, because there was a red, white, and blue sale for a while.
Where you had to buy a red, white, and blue candle. Any red, white, and blue candle was going to be a certain % off if you bought 3 of them. But the
we
candles,
went too far after 4th of July.
Yeah, it was
or too far after Memorial Day. And I wanted to see, because they'd sent out a mailer about 4 new flavors. One was Nature's Paintbrush and Across the River, which have these Hudson River painter artwork.
You talked about that in your last
video. Last episode. Yep. I'm sure you all watched it. So I wanted to see those because I was curious. So I got in there, and the first thing the lady's like, can I help you? I'm like, no, I'm just browsing. So she immediately starts telling me about, well, have you tried blueberry scone? Have you tried sparkling lemon? And I'm like, I don't like food smells or fruit smells.
Or Voldemort's candle.
Or the worst smelling candle ever made.
Which shall not be named.
Yeah,
which
that is.
Blueberry scone.
So it was just, it's long enough that I've forgotten the actual words that were exchanged, but she talked to me the whole time, and I had to keep trying to throw out these hints of, I wouldn't even ask a question. I would just be standing somewhere, and she'd say, oh, have you seen our new scents? And I was like, yeah, I got the mailer. So I was trying to deflect her. Are you checking your text here?
Well, I'm going to say that, so while I'm now in the Gap shopping for underwear.
Yeah, because he's taking a while. So while you scoot,
is what
he's taking a while. It's been maybe 15 minutes, which wouldn't be long. I didn't mind waiting, except that this woman kept talking to me and wouldn't let me just smell candles on my own. She kept bringing things over to me, and I'd have to say, I don't like spring rain. I don't like spring days. So I texted him.
And all of a sudden I get this text that says, in here alone, and there's nothing to stop them from talking to me, and only me. Ah! Exclamation point.
It was really awful because I was trying to be nice, but it was terrifying.
Yeah.
So, but he got there, and
I got the text and I was like, I gotta go.
the sunlight shone in.
Yeah. Hey, what happened?
Well, so I burned down the dune grass. So they tell you on the bottom, never, or once it, when discontinue use when half an inch of wax remains, as the glass may shatter, which is good advice. And because half an inch at the bottom is not wick, but just the metal wick holder. But I found that if I've been burning it long enough and it's just a pool of hot wax at the bottom, it can go indefinitely. And this is the first one. Look, it burned. There's no wax in this baby. I actually went to sleep and left it burning because I didn't. Oh, sorry, I'm covering your face.
That's okay.
I didn't want it to end because you hit a point where if you blow it out, it won't relight because you can't regenerate that hot pool of wax. And I got that hot pool of wax.
Mm-hmm.
So this dune grass, he's done. Like the most done a candle has ever been done. And then I'm halfway through a currant guy. And I think he'll make it to like the 3rd week of August. And that's when I start feeling fall.
Right.
Okay.
Although it's felt like fall this whole
It has been a
summer
very
in Seattle.
autumnal summer
we got
here
a
in
beautiful
Seattle.
day today. So what I did, I needed a summer scent for my new place, and I
He moved into a beautiful loft with trees outside of every window. It's like a clubhouse. Hello,
it really
bee.
is. Oh, and there's a bee.
Okay.
And so I really wanted to let freedom ring to ring in the just sexiness of my new place. And then it wasn't part of the Jar-Normous sale. And she got a bit of pleasure out of telling me I was not going to be allowed to buy that one discounted. She was like, that's not part of the sale. I was like, oh,
Yeah, so
I'm gay.
the Jar-Normous sale.
There's nothing going on here, lady. Sheesh.
Yeah, the Jar-Normous sale did not apply to every jar.
It was just select jars. But so I was considering dune grass, and I didn't really want to copy Captain Janeway here because she's the captain, you know. And so I went with Spa Fresh, which smells great. And you can see it's actually done here. A little.
I burned that 2 summers ago.
And KJ's captain's warning to me was, it doesn't fill the whole room with its scent. I'm like, all right, I gotta try this. So I tried it while I was still in my old place before I moved out, and I had a friend come over, and they're like, it smells so wonderful here. And she was right. It did fill the space. That only happened till about, like, here. And then for some reason, I don't know what's happening.
There. Okay. High.
High.
Very high.
I can't get this damn.
There you go.
And then it just kind of stopped being really scenty. And so I would light it, and if I left it for like 2 or 3 hours, like went and did laundry and came back into my, not like at a laundromat, just downstairs, came back into my place, then I would smell it. But it just wasn't very strong, which is so disappointing because it is a really good smell for summer. And so then I come over here and be like, oh, dune grass smells great. Should have got dune grass, but
Bam.
Lesson learned. We had a Spa Fresh July-ish.
You know what? I want to pause because I want to look up the descriptions of the
Okay,
scents.
we only have 3 minutes. Oh, no.
No,
we
we're
can go
good.
to 15.
We'll be right back.
Yeah.
We're back.
Right.
We can. The candle we're about to learn about. Oh, so Spa Fresh.
Spa Fresh is...
I just want to say, this revitalizing blend of soothing lavender, invigorating eucalyptus, and stimulating mint makes a trip to the spa no more than a candle away.
Oh, so, yeah, maybe. Get it if you live in a little closet under the stairs.
And that one's kind of done for. Like, they bring it back once in a while, but...
Right. So then we get to this candle, and I'm really intrigued by it because it's called Blackberry Tea.
I've never heard of it. It was a treasure.
So Captain Janeway's never heard of it. So that's a big deal. But I love tea. I drink tea all the time, and so I thought, perfect, let me see it. And so when I smelled it, KJ says, oh, it's too blackberry for me, and I'm like, oh, but there's tea. It's perfect. I love it. I love the smell of tea. That'll be a great summer scent because I'm drinking iced tea. And
Oh, it's really blackberry. I can smell it.
and I don't know what came over me in the store, but in the store I smelled the tea. As soon as I lit it at home, it was like, wow, I live inside of a Fruit Loop bar. Hooray.
It's like Nutri-Grain breakfast bar.
I'm so disappointed
But
with
so
myself.
thrilling. This is the first, this is only the 3rd candle I've seen that says tea on it, and you know my dream is to have a whole tea line.
Right. But so this is a disappointment. I'm still burning it in my bathroom. I might, I don't know what to do.
It's not very strong, too. In a small bathroom, it's not overpowering.
Yeah, when it's on in the house, you can't even really smell it. So then, assuming that was going to be my end of July to August candle, I bought a September candle, which was
Golden Spiced Pear. A savory blend of warm pears, cinnamon, nutmeg, and vanilla bean.
Now, this one is that perfect.
So
perfect
good.
autumn smell. It's like heavenly. My only concern is that it might be more October than September.
Yes. I think the spice notes.
The spice notes are too
It moves you towards Thanksgiving.
You have to be in fall, not transitioning. So, I guess that means we're gonna have to go back. Oh well.
Because you gave someone a transitional fall candle.
And I should talk about that. On the trip where I learned that Abercrombie has got its roots in the mall, I bought for my dear friend Eric. As a gift, sage and citrus, because you got to ease someone into the Yank can, and you might as well start with the best. And then kitchen spice, which KJ also talked about,
which is one of the 4 new ones in the past few weeks.
It's nice, and I know that he's gonna like that autumny smell. It's actually still might be too spicy for September,
but it's like
we'll
kitchen flavor.
It is, yeah,
not as much
orchard flavor.
Yeah, but it's still got clove and cinnamon and nutmeg or whatever, which is just in every
Yankee
candle.
So that's what I got, and I aspire to have as many candles as KJ does and just continue to go on.
One for every 6-week season. I got another dune grass, which I'm working on. I found Evening Air!
Can I?
The holy grail of candles!
Was there another one there? And
Probably.
If so, why the heck didn't I buy it?
I don't know. Because now I've learned, like, if I see these, I need to just get them because it just doesn't exist. So that means I have 2 of these. So I'm set for 2 years
of
February and March.
So good. Give me some more.
You can just feel the little fairies scuttling behind their leaves to hide as you step out into the dark February night. I really love it, but I've talked enough. Probably episode 1, I think I give it the most feature. Then, I think I found my January scent.
Hey.
Look how excited I am!
Dun, da, da, da.
Mountain Pine.
Ooh.
Not Mountain Lake, which is really soapy.
Not Mountain Lodge.
Okay, now I haven't... Not Mountain Lodge, which is bad.
Just...
Car air freshener.
Yeah.
I haven't smelled this since we bought it, so...
I just smelled it right before.
Oh, it's perfect because it's not Christmas. It's pine.
But not like Christmas. It's not overwhelmingly. It's not like evergreen. It's just pine.
Though I do worry that in the room it might turn air freshener-y.
Maybe, but
I'm gonna go for it. It doesn't have Christmas associations. It has outdoorsy associations.
Right.
So I'm set for like all of next year. That's nice. I already talked about how we smelled the really, whenever they put musk in something, it basically just becomes a cheap cologne. But if they don't put musk in it and they make it smell like sheets, it smells like nice cologne. I think that's probably it. If you haven't, feel free to visit my blog because I just profiled all the major characters of Harry Potter and what candle they would burn.
It's genius.
It was really fun.
It's perfect.
Okay, guys. Well, we'll see you in the fall.
Hooray!
Yay! Bye.
Toodles.
Okay, quick addendum. We look bad now because we just moved inside. The lighting's not as good. The thing I wanted to say was how funny it is that now that I've invited Jonathan to join me on these, not only have I lost my sole viewer because he was the best viewer and commenter of these, but now we can't talk about Yankee Candle in person because we're like, save it for the camera. Save it for the camera. Like,
all day today. We were hanging out.
Yeah, he was like, oh, I want to talk about Black... No!
Oh, wait! Yeah.
So, I just want to note that the sacrifices that we make...
For no one, really. we're gonna watch this.
We're gonna watch it right now.
Ian watches, doesn't he?
Ian! Hey!
Hey, hey, hey.
Thanks, guys. Bye.